When your time comes, be ready. I know it sounds like a cliche saying. I know you've probably heard that before, but it's true. When your time comes, you have to be ready to step up to the plate. Now, we as humans, we have opportunities in our life, whether you're young, whether you're old, where we have opportunities as far as jobs, hobbies like content creation. I'll just throw in like fishing and stuff. For instance, right? Just say you're at an old job and you have an opportunity to go to a new job, and you apply and you go through the application services and you do all that, and then you finally have your opportunity. This company says, I want to interview you. That is your opportunity. That is your time to step up to the plate and deliver a home run if you really want to change yourself. Content creation. You've been posting videos, you haven't been getting a lot of views, but you have that one video that pops off. Most people would be like, alright, I'm going to slow down a little bit. I had a video that did good. No, that is your time where you go even harder. If you know anything about algorithms, the more you keep going, the more it's going to reward you. You could go through 100 videos that have 10 views and the one gets 25,000 views. That is your opportunity. That's your golden opportunity to make the most out of it. And one of my big hobbies is fishing, right? I only get really 2 months out of the year where I live, where I could go fishing literally every day, slam the back bay, slam the ocean, have a freaking blast. I know in June and July, when it's warm, when it's nice, where I can just go down there and I can fish. It's the best time of the year. I love it. It's warm, and I always take advantage of that. And whether this opportunity is handed to you, whether it comes off a whim, whether you worked for it, you have to be ready. Mentally, physically, you have to be ready to go. And why I'm stressing that idea is because most people, they live in regret. Oh, when I was 22, I could have had that apprenticeship, that internship. Maybe I should have went back to college. Don't live your life in maybe, or I should have. Be grateful for every opportunity that you have and really think about your options, especially if you're young. If you're in that 18 to 25 range, go crazy. You should be trying everything. You have an opportunity right now to where if you mess up, it really don't matter. Like, if you keep your money together and, you still live with your parents and you have that golden opportunity, use that. Don't sit around and wait. Whether it's a after high school rut, after college rut, and they kind of just sit around and they rot. You can't do that. You gotta move with some purpose. A couple jobs ago, I had a manager. He always used to say, as long as you're just moving with a purpose, right? If you work a little slower than everybody else, it's okay. But as long as every move you make is to move with a purpose, the job is going to get done. You don't have to be the fastest. You don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to be the strongest. But if every move you make is with purpose, you will get there wherever you want to go. Whatever job you want to get, whatever degree you want to get, whatever trade you want to get, with every single move you do every day, if it's with a purpose, a design, you will get there. There's no way you could fail. The only way that you are failing is if you're not trying, right? If you wake up every day and you're like, oh, I wish I could do this. I wish I could go back to college. I wish I could go to trade school. I wish I could start posting content. You're already in that failing mindset. You're already in that, I'm not trying to say loser, but you're already in that negative mind space that you shouldn't be in. Don't talk to yourself like that. Say you could do shit. You should always be trying to uplift yourself in any situation. Have your back. That's reality. The only person that really has your back is you. You need to be able to rely on yourself to get opportunities, to work at something, to change your life. You're the only person that can do it for yourself. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Nobody else is going to hold your hand. No one else is going to hold your hand and tell you to go this way or tell you to do that. You got to be the one to put your foot down and make that first step. I remember it was about like 3 summers ago. I was working at a liquor store, and I loved that job. I mean, all the way leading up to probably like the last couple months. Enjoyed my coworkers. My coworkers great. Treated me awesome. I mean, and I was a kid working there, but everyone treated me there very good. But that last summer, it was actually the first summer where I didn't have to go back to school. Like, I graduated, and then, and I was just like, man, like, just very bored doing the same thing every day. I'm like, I can't do this. I'm like, I need to change. And I procrastinated so long to where I started falling into like a negative mindset. It's because I procrastinated. I didn't take action when I knew I could probably be doing better with my life. I just was procrastinating, and that's bad. You shouldn't do that. Don't do what I did. So finally I made a change, and I was like, we got to go do something else. And it really weighed on my mind for 2 to 3 weeks, like every day waking up being like, I think it was because I was just nervous with the change. But the next job that I ended up going to was construction, and I liked it. I didn't mind it. I learned a lot of valuable skills. I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot of things about life being around people that were way older than me. I made a lot of friends at that job. And when I look back on it, I was like, why was I so scared? Why was I so nervous? Because the next job that I got made me a better person, made me a better man, made me grow up, made me learn things about the world that I didn't even know. So those opportunities that maybe you're pushing aside might be good for you. Maybe you go to another job that's a little bit less money, but you're going to be able to meet 3 best friends for the rest of your life, or a partner. You know what I'm saying? So when your opportunities come up, be ready, take advantage.